Hello, Lobo Nation. Welcome back once again to the principal's office. Well, we did it. We survived the first day of virtual learning, just like I knew that we would. I know that the vast majority of you were very, very successful today, able to log into every class, get all your assignments turned in, things like that. And I know that there was a small number of you who were having some technical issues, but it did seem like we were able to work through the vast majority of those as well. Or at least we stopped getting questions around noon. So hopefully that means that all those technology issues were worked through. I did want to just go over a couple of things that we did learn today, and some help that I do need from you. Um, Please take some time to talk with your student tonight about posting in Teams. We have some students that are trying to treat the post section in their team as like a personal chat box between them and other students. That is really only for class discussion. So if they're discussing things outside of class, we ask that they do that on a different format. Just remind them that everything that they do, everything that they say is being monitored while they're on Teams. And the student code of conduct does apply to virtual learning. And so if they are posting inappropriate things, saying inappropriate things, then we will handle those situations accordingly. Please just kind of be aware of that and kind of have that conversation with your student. Continue sending questions. If you have problems pop up, please don't hesitate to reach out. I want to thank all of you who continued with us and got us through different items that we weren't aware of. Some issues that we didn't even know were turned on in Teams that we were able to get turned off, and items like that. So I do want to say thank you for that. Just talking about Teams, and I know people are worried about attendance that they were having technical issues, weren't able to get into the class. Just make sure that regardless of your ability to get into class, that if you for some reason can't get in, your internet went down, whatever, that as soon as you do have that backup, that you email the teacher and let them know. Making that contact is going to go a long way in making sure that we're able to count you present for the day. Remember that in the synchronous classes, it isn't optional for you to log in. Like your student needs to log with that teacher because they're missing direct instruction from that teacher when they don't log into the synchronous classes on those days. I did add a couple of items to the website and emailed out to you today. I made a sheet that listed every single possible class that a kid could have and tells them which days that class is synchronous, and that's the only thing that document tells you. Which of the classes are you required to log into each day? And it lists every one per grade level each day that they would have to log into if they have that class. If they don't have that class, just ignore it. But I had to have every option on there so that regardless of what combination your student had, they would be able to find all of their classes on that schedule. So make sure you're looking at that document. If for some reason it's not in your email, it is on the website, on the LXJ website, so you can look at that. Another item that I added on there is people were asking for a blank template of a system that they could use for their student schedule where they could actually mark out which classes were synchronous and which ones are asynchronous each day. That is also on the LXJ website, so you can check that out as well. Aside from that, that's basically it. We're going to get up tomorrow and do this all over again. Remember that this for those of you who chose face-to-face, this is only going to be for a couple more weeks. For those of you who chose virtual after the 8th, know that this is just going to get better and better. We will work through all these issues, and we will get better at being virtual teachers, just like your students will get better at being virtual learners. And so I just wanted to make sure that I touch base with everybody. That is it for today. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.